When this year is all wrapped up, how do you want to feel? What is it that you've achieved? I want you to think about that for a minute, because in this video, I'm going to give you two pretty deep questions that you can ask yourself to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve this year, plus a whole lot more. If not now, when? Hey, I'm Chris and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time joining me here, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because I'd hate for you to miss out on anything in the future. We're outside here today. It's a relatively nice day, a little overcast, but I thought I'd come out onto the property and film a quick video based on actually an email that I received from a client this morning, and the fact that he was having issues going after his dreams and his goals this year. Now, if that's you, if you're struggling a little bit so far this year on attacking those goals and chasing them down, here are a couple of questions that you can ask yourself so that you can ultimately not only achieve those goals, but possibly a whole lot more. So the first question is, what fires me up the most? Ask yourself that question. What fires me up the most? Well, whatever the answer is, do more of that. If it's podcasting, record extra episodes. If it's shooting videos outside, get outside more often. Just as I say that, the sun hits me through the trees here. I love it. If it's hanging out with your kids so that they inspire you more to take more action and do more great things in the world, then do more of that. Whatever it is that fires you up the most, that lights that fire in your belly, you want to do more of that. It's like when people talk about the fact that they're going to work on their weaknesses. Well, don't do that. That's a waste of time. Why would you work on your weaknesses? Do more of the stuff that you're really, really good at, and then delegate your weaknesses. Pass them on to someone else to take care of. So that's the first question, is what really fires me up? Ask that of yourself, first and foremost. Now, before I go on to my second question, I want you to think a little bit about all the things that you might have had on your to-do list going into this year. Was it to write your first book? And if that is, by the way, one of your goals, there's a great playlist right here on the channel with an exclusive 5-video series on how to do just that. But is it to write a book, or maybe is it to hold your first in-person event or virtual event, online even? Is it possibly to start that podcast that everyone around you says that you were born to record and get out into the world? Or possibly is it just about being more present with the ones that you love, being there more often and spending more time with your family? Whatever it is, I really want you to think about that right now, because all of those things will lead to happiness. And let's face it, the world needs more laughter. The world needs more love, more faith, more encouragement. So whatever those things were that you had on your to-do list that maybe you've been putting off, you've been procrastinating a little bit on so far this year, I would love for you genuinely to look back at those and see what you can potentially do. So the second question you want to ask yourself is, what am I most proud of? What am I most proud of achieving, most proud of doing, most proud of giving birth to and bringing into the world? It could be your children, or maybe it's just a piece of work that you've put out there. Maybe it's a product or service that you've worked hard on and you developed and you stuck it out into the world and it just flew because it provided that perfect solution to the problem that you knew your prospective customers were working on. Now, once you've figured out what you are most proud of, it's up to you to lean into that more. Build on that pride. Build on that achievement, whatever it is. That's going to be huge. That's going to be big for you this year. And 9 times out of 10, when people don't take action on their goals, it's usually attributed to fear in some way, shape or form. It's fear of rejection, fear of losing, maybe even actually fear of winning, strangely enough. Whatever it might be, you can't give in to that fear. You've got to push through those barriers and ultimately go after those dreams and those aspirations that you set for yourself at the beginning of the year. And here we are in the middle of the year. You can achieve them all right now, whether you've even started them or not. And here's the thing, the fantastic champion Wayne Gretzky, who played ice hockey in the NHL, once said, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. He's 100% right. What have you really got to lose by going after those goals and those aspirations? If you feel like you've been looking or even needing the permission to go after those things, I'm giving it to you right now. Whatever it is you want to achieve this year, you can do it. Go ahead, make it happen. I'll be back again next week with another video. In the meantime, please make sure you like this one if it brought any joy to you in any way, shape or form. And please make sure to comment below and let me know what those goals are that you're going to chase down. I'm really interested. I'll see you soon.